Welcome back to SELCOtv and SERC2 training. Today's episode is looking at collection maintenance. Everyone who has a Horizon profile is able to look at the item reporter. This used to be called the missing inventory tool, but now with the item reporter title, I think it makes a little more sense for what we use it for. We use it to take a look at items and find out information about them. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And for my purposes here, I am selecting BMN for the collection. And then I hit and that you can see will build my search string for a Boolean search. I'm going to look at SELCO's Minnesota Book Award winning titles that we have here. And I'm going to get rid of this navigation bar now that I've used that so I can see my report better. This is an interesting collection to use for this kind of example because Minnesota Book Awards are not only fiction, not only nonfiction, but they're both. And this collection reflects that. You can see we have both fiction and nonfiction call numbers. I'm actually going to sort this guy by call number so I can have things separated out as they appear on our shelf. The really nice thing about this is now I can use this as a shelf list. And I can go to my shelves, make sure everything's in the right place if I'm doing shelf reading. Or maybe if I'm using like a reference collection, I can go in and make sure all the reference books are there without doing a full inventory. So that's really handy to do every once in a while. If I want to add other columns, I can hit this display button. And if I want to choose to add the item type, I can do that here. And you can see that's now filled in. And then I can, of course, take things out the same way. So say I'm not interested in the bib number, I can take that and the item type out. And that, just gives me the information I need to use. And that just gives me the information I want to use for this shelf list. And that's pretty much it. This lets me go through and do collection maintenance on small collections or even bigger ones if you want to do them in chunks. And if you want to print this out, I can just go up to this print icon and print it on my default printer. Or I can go and export these records as well. If I'm exporting, I'm going to do Control-A to select all of the items. Hit Export Items, and then I can go through and find where I want to export that on my computer. So that's all I have on collection maintenance. Thank you very much for watching, and join us again next time for more information on Circulation 2.